Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Where are the rest? Baru 13 orang. Tak apalah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sorry, I was quite busy about um, ada tadi hal-hal JKKP pasal kemasukan pelajar lah. Okay, tapi bukan korang, your senior semester 3 and 4. Okay, so today I just want to let you know about we are going to have another assessment that is graded discussion. Okay, I'm planning to do it next week, and I'm going to explain to you on how it's going to be conducted. Tak apalah, orang yang lambat masuk tu nanti pandai-pandai lah korang explain kat diorang. Okay. Let me share with you this one. So basically, graded discussion is going to contribute 20% to your to your final marks. And okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Alright. So the graded discussion is basically somehow about similar to MUET speaking test. Okay, however, okay, the implementation, you are going to be tested in group, but your marks will be totally individual. Okay, sebab apa? You are going to be given one situation. Satu group yang masuk for the evaluation is going to be 4 person. Okay, candidate A, candidate B, C and D. You will be given the kalau MUET, you will be given the situation in the room, but for this task, I'm going to give you the day before the actual presentation, the actual discussion. Okay, therefore awak boleh macam discuss lah dengan kawan-kawan. Nak cakap apa, macam mana nak cakap kan. Okay, so for this speaking test, you will be given one situation, and for each candidate, you will be given 4 different main points. Okay, for candidate A, untuk yang ni absenteeism is prevalent after the final exam as students are bored in school. Suggest some interesting activities to encourage students to come to school after their final exam. Okay, this is not only happening to to secondary students, but this situation also happening to primary students as well. Okay, for candidate A, you have to elaborate. Okay, you have to elaborate this point, the effectiveness of organizing a concert. So you kind of give the students a task to organize a concert. Okay, for candidate B, you have to present to your class, to your friends about the effectiveness of organizing a study trip. Okay, and then for candidate C, the effectiveness of joining an interclass competition. Candidate D, the effectiveness of joining a social service project. Okay, social service project, example, plogging macam yang pergi tepi sungai kutip-kutip sampah. Okay, um, go to the old folks home, rumah orang tua. Lagi apa lagi? What else? Kemas-kemas masjid, whatever, things like that. Okay, that is social service project. Okay. So in this speaking test, there will be two rounds of, two parts of a test. The first one is you will have to elaborate the points that is given to you. Macam ni candidate A dia kena cakap pasal, elaborate pasal effectiveness of organising concert. Candidate B, they have to talk about the effectiveness of organising a study trip. Candidate C, they have, she or he has to talk about the effectiveness of joining an interclass competition. And D, effectiveness of joining a social service project. Okay, so this is for part A, part 1. For part B, there will be like a discussion among you. Okay, there will be a discussion among the four of you. This time around, you will have to discuss about all of the points given to everyone. Okay, maksudnya candidate A, he or she, dia boleh cakap juga pasal candidate D punya point tadi, candidate C punya point ke whatever. So semua orang dalam tu, candidate A, B, and C and D will discuss on which of the four points is the best solution to the situation. Sekarang ni dia cakap pasal absenteeism kan. Absenteeism tu macam ponteng kelas. Okay, ponteng kelas lepas final exam. So which of the points, organising concert, organize student trip, joining interclass competition, joining social service project. Okay, which of these four is the best solution? Tapi before you come up with the best solution, you will have the discussion session lah. Oh, I think I would agree with candidate B. Apa namanya? Candidate B, the point that is presented by candidate B. Okay, the reason why I think that is the best point is because apa. Lepas tu awak boleh juga about candidate C, the point that is presented by candidate C, I think I don't agree with that because it involve quite a lot of budget lah, blah 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 blah. Contoh. Okay, you kena ada dekat dalam discussion tu about which point that you think is the best, and then the reason why you choose that point. Kalau awak rasa point yang awak present yang tadi tu yang paling best, pun samalah, awak just elaborate further lah. Okay, and then you have to express your agreement or your disagreement. Awak setuju atau tak setuju. Okay, dalam discussion tu mesti ada. So setuju atau tak setuju dengan ni lah, dengan point yang dipresent oleh kawan-kawan yang lain. Yalah, mungkin sebelum awak tu ada candidate D dah cakap dulu. Oh, I think I disagree with what candidate D has presented just now, or with the opinion from candidate D. This is because kenapa? So you should be able to express kenapa awak setuju, kenapa awak tak setuju, ataupun maybe awak boleh ada satu suggestion. I think I would suggest the point that is given by candidate B, because with this project, organizing a study trip, students will be looking forward because they can go somewhere else other than school. Contohlah, pandai-pandai lah awak goreng macam mana. Tapi maksudnya you will have to have dalam discussion tu, each of you kena ada expression of agreement, expression of disagreement, the reason why you agree, the reason why you don't agree. Okay. Or maybe if you have any suggestion, kadang-kadang awak nak kata awak agree, tak agree juga, tapi nak kata tak agree, bolehlah dengan point tu. Okay, yang tu kita panggil I partly agree. Partly, separuh je awak agree. Maksudnya I partly agree with this point because so awak kena explain kenapa awak, apa benda yang awak agree, apa benda yang awak tak agree dekat point tersebut. Macam tu. Okay. So that is for part 1. Okay, macam mana you nak present part 1 tu? Okay, for part 1, you will be given that apa tadi, the situation, and then kalau betul-betul muat punya test, you will be given 2 minutes to prepare the point. Apa benda point yang awak nak cakap, you tulis dulu apa, scribble kan, jot down. Okay, this is how you are going to present your point during the first round. Alhamdulillah. Okay, kalau awak tengok, the other week ada tak saya share dengan awak on how to write an article? Ada Okay. Kalau ada, saya akan tunjuk balik dekat awak benda ala apa tu namanya? Dia punya PowerPoint. Okay, now you see my screen. Okay. So this is the PowerPoint. Kalau share screen senang sikit saya nak tunjuk. So this is the PowerPoint. Ada introduction. Okay, ada main point 1, ada elaboration to main point 1, ada example to main point 1. Sama juga main point 2, elaboration to, example 2. Okay, this is masa saya cerita pasal you have to have outline before you start your writing. Okay, so this is the outline diagram. Diagram tu gambar rajah, outline tu is rangka. Gambar rajah, rangka yang ni macam nampak sikit lah bila dia ada gambar-gambar tu kan. Okay, if you look at this example, dia boleh kata ikut sebiji macam yang saya explain tu dekat awak. Okay, tapi dekat sini dia ada ni lah, sebab this is a speaking task and ada evaluate, ada siapa namanya, ada examiner dekat depan tu. You will have to greet lah. Okay, good morning teachers and friends. Dekat sini is the introduction dia. And then this is the elaboration. Alah, lalat ni pun. Okay, this is the elaboration. elaborate the main point. Provide an example. Sama kan dengan ni? Dengan gambar rajah yang saya buat ni pun. Ni outline untuk writing. Basically for writing or for apa namanya? For writing or for speech, you need to have this. You need to have introduction before nak mula. You need to have main point. You have to elaborate your main point. You have to give an example on your points. And then bagilah 2-3 main point and then you conclude. Okay. Lepas tu, nampak tak? This is the first point. This is the second point. This is the third point sampai sini. And this is the conclusion. Okay. So this is where you are going to get your point. Awak tengok dekat sini apa dia punya remark. Remark dia you greet. Bila you greet tu you dapat points. You state your suggestion. Kiranya out of these four main points, bukan, yang ni yang part 1 kan. Okay. You state your suggestion. Main point yang dah diberi ke awak tu. So you have to elaborate this one. So itulah dia yang dia letak kat sini. Organizing a concert. And then bagi point-point awak yang menyokong benda tu. So this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. And this is the conclusion. Okay. For each points, you need to have the main point, you need to elaborate, you need to give an example. Sama juga ni second point, this is the third point. End of your speech, okay, you need to summarize all the points. And then finally you have to thank the examiner. Pun dapat markah. Okay. So for candidate B dia tak adalah macam tolong awak elaborate berapa panjang kan. Dia dah bagi satu contoh. Okay. Yang the next one ni. Ikutlah contoh yang kat atas tu. Okay. So this is the format. You have to greet. You have to repeat the situation. You have to give the point that is given to you and then all the 3 supporting points to your main points. And then finally the conclusion. This is the format untuk part 1. Okay, for part 2, saya dah cakap tadi, you will have to discuss among all these 4 points that is elaborated by all the candidates. You will have to do a discussion with all the candidates and choose the best solution to the situation. The situation here is absenteeism and you have to choose the best situation that can prevent absenteeism from happening. Okay, faham tak? Faham tak? Faham. Okay, kalau faham, saya bagi awak benda lah tu. Saya bagi awak yang file Word tadi. Dalam WhatsApp, lepas tu you will be given the topic. Okay. You will be given the topic 1 day before your actual test. Jadinya kelas actual test is hari Rabu. Kelas awak hari Rabu, hari Khamis saya akan bagi hari Rabu. Okay, boleh? Next week. Boleh? Bisa enggak? Can or cannot? InsyaAllah ya. Sekejap. Mana tadi kelas awak punya? Okey ni. Okey. Saya dah bagi dekat WhatsApp tadi yang file Word tadi. That is sample. Macam mana nak buat. Nanti apa namanya? Alah, saya ni sorry lah. Saya kadang-kadang apa yang saya tengah buat pun saya boleh lupa. Shoot. Apa tadi? Nanti you have to practice lah. How to do the points, how to develop and elaborate your points dekat topik yang akan diberikan pada hari Rabu. Kalau kata ni hari Rabu, saya minta tolong kelas monitor untuk minta benda tu dekat saya. Boleh?
Boleh, madam.
Alright, thank you very much. Kalau tak ada apa-apa, kita boleh habiskan kelas. Tapi sebelum tu, saya ambil gambar. Okay, dah. Thank you very much. See you again next week. Nampak tak? Saya kadang-kadang tu saya terlupa. Tengah-tengah saya cakap tu saya terlupa. Saya nak cakap apa lagi lah. Okay, see you next week.